everyone, I'm Maki. I've come all the way from Japan to share the joy of Gundam. Part of the fun in the Gundam series is delving into the intricate details of its settings. However, some elements within these settings can be unstable. Sadly, these can even lead to disagreements among fans. This is a very unfortunate occurrence. Today, I will introduce an example of such an unstable setting. Moreover, I want to discuss how we can face these unstable settings, while also considering my own views. I hope to share the experience of enjoying Gundam with many people. Now, let's get the conversation started. The Impulse Gundam, appearing in Gundam Seed Destiny, is a fan favorite. It's one of my favorites, too. It's just Vulcan Cannon is quite cute, isn't it? The Impulse Gundam is known for its unique ability to transform into a mobile suit by combining 3 aircraft. Gundam Seed Destiny is the story set. After the final battle in Gundam Seed, after the conclusion of the Gundam Seed storyline, an international agreement was made. This agreement included a clause that set an upper limit on the number of mobile suits that could be owned. The Impulse Gundam is a model that was designed as a response to this treaty. You might have heard that the Impulse Gundam is classified as an aircraft because it sorties as one. This setting often becomes a topic of debate. Reports exist that state the Impulse Gundam is classified as an aircraft in the weekly Gundam Fact file. The following information is found in issue number 126, which was published in 2007. It is explicitly stated that it was developed as 3 fighter jets in order to avoid violating the upper limit on the number of mobile suits specified in the Junius Treaty. However, this information is only in this report and is not found in other materials. This magazine is published by a company called D'Agostini. It is not owned by Sunrise or Bandai, the companies that hold the rights to Gundam. However, it is a book that was produced with official permission. The term official is stated along with the title. It was released weekly, with newly illustrated covers, totaling 150 issues. I judge the contents written in this book as official information, however. This is merely my personal opinion. What do you think? The information that classifies the Impulse Gundam as an aircraft is not mentioned in other materials, however. There has also been no official retraction of this information. It is difficult to confirm this setting unless there is an event such as a Gundam Seed function, where the audience can ask the director questions. From here on, I will express my personal opinion. Please remember that this is not an official statement, but the view of a fan. From the time of the original Gundam series, there have been many cases where settings have been unstable at such times. Some deep fans have thought like this. Information reported in wartime or post-war chaotic situations is naturally unstable. Isn't it interesting to enjoy the changes and confusion in the settings? I personally strongly agree with this view. In fact, there are cases where the instability of the settings has occurred even recently. Yoshiyuki Tomino, the father of the Gundam series, made an unstable statement regarding the settings. This happened during the talk show for the work Gundam Recon Wizard. This work depicts the future of the Universal Century, which was born in the original Gundam, and the one who created the original Gundam is Yoshiyuki Tomino. Gundam Raid Conqueror in G was released as a work depicting an era before the time, a Gundam series. It was introduced in this way in many official media. However, at the talk show, Yoshiyuki Tomino stated that it was a work depicting the era after Tan Gundam. Naohiro Goto, a producer from Sunrise, the company involved, said, "I want to sort out various things and release them someday as of 2023. No clear definitive information has been released." Yoshiyuki Tomino added this comment, "I myself do not have the authority to determine the overall setting of the series alone. The official company is welcome to announce a different timeline from my view. I would be happy if each member of the audience had their own history of Gundam." I find Yoshiyuki Tomino's way of thinking wonderful. I want to approach my thoughts on Gundam in the same way. When encountering different official information, let's enjoy interpreting each one. Now, let's consider whether the Impulse Gundam is an aircraft or mobile suit. From here on, a lot of my personal opinions are also included. The Impulse Gundam was manufactured as a measure against the upper limit of mobile suit possession so far. This is a common understanding. So is it a mobile suit or an aircraft? How about classifying the main body, the co-splendor, as a mobile suit and categorize the chest flyer, wet flyer, and silhouette flyer as aircraft? It's an idea that incorporates both views. Here's another hint. It's a statement by Kenichi Suzumuro, the Japanese voice actor for Shinasa. This is just a casual conversation on a radio show, and it doesn't necessarily establish official settings. I've thought that Razor Burrow should also ride the Impulse Gundam since there are so many chest flyers and wet flyers. After hearing this opinion, I thought the co-splendor is a mobile suit, so we can't manufacture too many of them. However, since various flyers are classified as aircraft, they are not counted as the number of mobile suits owned. Could this approach reconcile mixed official information without strain? As long as the co-splendor is safe, it can be operated as multiple units with one unit count, a distinct advantage over having multiple units, and changing rights has been discovered. What do you think? I repeat, the content discussed in this program is only my personal opinion. The Gundam Seed series is also famous for its tight production schedule. Mr. Mitsuo Fukuda, who directed Seed and Seed Destiny, has also said the short preparation period affected it. A notable incident in the animation was the battle for Heaven's Base, depicted in episode 38. 4 mobile suits called Forbidden Blue appear. They were born out of a project called Mobile Suit Variations, a project to enjoy various variations of mobile suits popularized by the anime at that time. It was announced in model magazines that Forbidden Blue would appear in Seed Destiny. However, a contradiction with the settings actually occurred in the setting. At the time the operation started, there were only 2 Forbidden Blues. This is the result of poor coordination with the Gundam Seed Stray series that was being developed concurrently. After the broadcast, a setting was added that the mobile suits appearing in this scene were Forbidden Vortex and enhanced development of Forbidden Blue. One of the major features of the Gundam series is the instability of the settings. I believe that we will continue to encounter various instabilities and changes in the future at such times. Why not challenge yourself to find enjoyment from the information you encounter? I'm sure you can find a new kind of fun. See you in the next episode.